Hello, Jero 200. It's September 17th, and we are going into physiological systems again. This is important stuff for you guys. You guys are non-bio majors. Here's your chance to learn about your biology, how it affects your health, how you can become a better, more informed consumer, and thus a better advocate for your parents, grandparents, and also yourself down the line. Okay, I'm going to touch into those topics in terms of health and what you're going to need to know to become a super advocate. Okay, because the squeaky wheel, baby, that's the one that gets greased. So you got to remember that. Okay, let's go to the course and review what's going on. Okay, so excuse me while I zip things around here. Alrighty. Okay, so this I happen to be into the discussion. We're going to come back over here. As you know, right here, okay, it's time for critical thinking assignment 1. Okay, pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, you click on this, bang. Okay, all right, this gives you the instructions. Here's our due date by tonight. Okay, you come over here. All right, you have your document on your computer. You browse, you double click, it will load into the computer. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm not a student. Okay, once it loads in the computer, then you come over here. At the bottom, you hit submit. Okay, just bang, hit submit, and it goes into the class. Pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, alright, we're back over here. We're going to go into the class. Okay, we're going to look for our online access to lectures. We're going to do Physiological Changes Part 2, September 17th, which is today. Okay, cardiovascular aging, still the #1 cause of death, but again, cancer is catching up and will surpass this because we've made such headways with cardiovascular disease. Okay, get in there and get informed. Okay, this is going to be an important topic for your paper. This is going to be an important topic that comes up in the midterm. Know about all this stuff in here. Okay, think about what we have going on in our country. They call it the metabolic syndrome of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, and then a lot of the factors that modulate these heart disease. Okay, when we talk about heart disease, we're talking about disease of the vasculature that also puts us at risk for things in the nervous system. Okay, like stroke. And Alzheimer's disease is part of the metabolic syndrome. They call Alzheimer's disease now type 3 diabetes because such a link to vascular problems. So all those in-and-out burgers you're eating right now and your lack of exercise can come back to bite you in the behind and give you these problems right here. Learn about all this stuff in here. Okay, learn about these changes to expect in your basic ability to navigate the environment, and that's the senses. Why is it that Dr. Walsh is wearing these stupid Costco specials and they're all over the house? It's because of my basic vision problems, the same vision problems that happen to each and every one of us. Okay, I decided to hone in on our discussion on reproductive system and aging. Okay, so read through this and get prepared to be part of what's going to be, I think, a real interesting discussion. Okay, so when we get into the discussion, I want you guys to consider what's going on. As I indicated during our gathering, you all should be reproducing right now. Here's your age in years. This is the rate of natural birth per 1,000 women, and you see that it's pretty high right here in your age range, and then ba-dum, before you know it. Okay, you go to law school, you come out of law school, you're practicing law, you're already dropping from fertility, trying to have your second child, and oh man, look at that. Okay, and this is exactly what happened to me and my wife. I'll show you what happened. We had our first child at about 31, 32, right here. Okay, and then she wanted to have a second child. I was on board, but guess what? It just wasn't going to happen. We were in this range right here, and so we had to consider, as this website indicates, and the way this website works is you just click on this and you go through all this. So learn about your bodies, guys. Learn about how you get tested for fertility. And lo and behold, check that out. Okay, so what we see here is just our little baby picture book, and you see, first of all, the pink heart. I think women will recognize that. You pee on it, you're pregnant. And then right next door, what were we pregnant from? From one of those embryos. Poof, it just slipped. Okay, and you can see the implantation of the embryo in the wall of the uterus. So celebration time, so we have our second child. Okay, and what happens then is you come back over here and Bada bing, there he is. That's Dave, our second child. That's my beautiful wife, and that's Matt, who's now a sophomore at USC. What else do we have here? You guys will laugh at this stuff. Like, so there's my wife. Okay, check it out. Okay, I was young once too, guys, and that's our honeymoon right there in Kauai. Yes, sure. I was a young man, and she still is just as beautiful. So it's a wonderful thing. Okay, so I think that's everything I want to do. Get in there and talk about this somewhat controversial topic, and that's reproduction and aging. Focus in on these two videos about in vitro fertilization. What do you think about it? Okay, I'm coming back around. Alrighty, so that was really cool. Again, only email me your assignments if you're having some type of crazy problem. I want you to become familiar with Blackboard and get it into Blackboard. Become a biologist. It's going to help you down the line. Okay, guys, have a great weekend.